Hi guys! So this week we've been really busy. I've been trying to give you things to do at home. I've seen a lot of you guys online and a lot of parents online. Thank you guys for keeping up with some things to do at home. I know it's really stressful to have everybody at home. Trust me, I'm trying to teach a first grader as well. Um, so I get it. But our community has been doing amazing work. Our teachers have been trying to do all this online school stuff, and all the teachers today were lined up to take food bags there. So it was really inspiring to see people come together, and especially a time where things are so uncertain. So I did want to give a shout out to everybody who's working in the community. With that, today I am going to challenge our first graders to either write a letter, and I'm going to give you an address to send those letters to a nursing home, because some of our people at our nursing homes are they're not able to have visitors right now. So I want you guys to try to write a letter and send it. And if you cannot, which is okay too, I want you to call a grandparent or somebody that you know is really kind of by themselves and maybe a little lonely. We visited my parents today, and yesterday, and we just literally sat outside of their house in our van, and my parents sat on their porch. But they had been pretty lonely, which is what I keep hearing a lot since we're all inside. So today's book kind of goes with feeling lonely, and it's okay, but as long as you have a friend or somebody to talk to, that goes a long way to make somebody's day. So I have a book, it's called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. Here's Molly Lou Mellon. This is one of my favorite books. And it also talks about bullying and how to treat people. And she does write a letter to her grandma to make sure that her grandma knows she's okay. So, enjoy your guys' book. There she is. Molly Lou Mellon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in first grade. She didn't mind, her grandma had told her. Walk as proudly as you can and the world will look up to you. These are pretty cool pictures. So there's Molly Lou, she's very small. So she did. Molly Lou Mellon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind, her grandma had told her. Smile big and the world will smile right alongside of you. So she did. Molly Lou Mellon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind, her grandma had told her. Sing out clear and strong and the world will cry tears of joy. So she did. Molly Lou Mellon was often fumble-fingered. She didn't mind, her grandma had told her. Believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too. So she did. Then Molly Lou Mellon moved to a new town, and she had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends. And start in a new school. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. And when the game started, Molly Lou Mellon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. And all the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky-Tooth Beaver. Molly Lou Mellon took out her pennies, stacked them 10 high on her teeth, and smiled as big as the day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Here's Ronald Durkin. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Molly Lou Mellon sang out a quack so clear and so strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, hit his head, and go to the nurse. All of the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for just the rest of the afternoon. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Here's a picture of her. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made a snowflake all wrong, but Molly Lou Mellon opened up the paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Mellon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. That night, Molly Lou Mellon took out a pencil and a paper and wrote to her grandma. "Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Mellon." So I'm sure that her grandma was really, really proud of how she was being treated at the end of the book and how Ronald Durkin kind of changed his mind towards her. So I want you to think of those people that might be a little bit worried right now, or you might be sad that you miss, and write them a letter or give them a phone call, because guys, we are in our houses and there's not much to do, and sometimes people get a little sad during times like this, which is okay. But we really want to make sure that all the people in our life are feeling pretty good about themselves. And Peyton Lavelle is who wrote the story, and it's illustrated by David Gatron, I think is how you say his name. And they just wanted to make a story to where people were changing their mind, even if people look different or feel different sometimes, and that's okay. But we want to reach out to those people that might be a little bit upset or different things, how they're feeling. We always talk about how we should be a good friend to those people. So I want you guys to be a really, really good friend today and try to get a hold of somebody. And I'm going to give you, in our game board, I'm going to give you an address, and I want you guys to try, if you can, to send a letter to somebody who's kind of feeling a little lonely right now, and to see if they're doing okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I love all the people that are logging in, and all of our first graders that are doing different things at home and sharing that with your teachers. I know we're looking for them all day. We're seeing if any of you guys have updated. So just know that we're listening, we're here, and we miss you. Bye, guys.